Hello everyone, welcome back to another video and thank you for joining me for a special event of Little Ladies Day. Yes, it's that time of the year again. We have Claire all decked out in pink and ready to take on this special event. So to unlock it, you simply have to come back here to the desert and speak with the Royal Seneschal for quest. Let's see here. Yes, a princely persona. So the Royal Seneschal is planning something new for Little Ladies Day. Ah, Claire, how wonderful to have such a reliable helper on hand. As you no doubt noticed, the Little Ladies Day festivities are upon us once more. Really? No, I didn't notice. By the way, I must ask, you know the songbirds, do you not? Oh, how silly of me. Of course you do. Yeah, unfortunately, that trio of princess-styled entertainers were relatively unknowns when they first took to the stage, but they've since become a Little Ladies' Day staple. Now we hope to introduce another such sensation, but this time the singer will be butler-themed. Why not use, like, a prince-themed? I think that might be a little bit more... I don't know. Anyway, I've titled this new act The Seneschal Prince, a royal among servants and loyal servant to his princess. The prince in question is scheduled to debut in the upcoming festival performance, but 'twould seem our chosen star is yet to return from picking up his costume. Though there is an ample time ere the show begins, his prolonged absence is a source of concern, to say the least. If only I were not so preoccupied with preparations. You want us to go check up on him? Would you mind looking in on him for me? Picot is his name, and he was meant to be speaking with the designer at FFXIV. Yeah, so let's go ahead and check up on him. What's the closest? Yeah, it doesn't look that far. So we just gotta go check up on him. And I'm guessing there must be something wrong with trying to get his costume, which we're going to help him fix, right? It's usually how it works. It is always nice to see them change the scenery around these parts. It's a little sad that we don't see like similar decorations like in Ishgard or... I don't know. I mean, I understand it, really, but it is a little sad that it's only in the 3 main city-states. It has to shine with a sharp, frozen brilliance, like a blizzard slicing through the darkest night. And it should dazzle like a searing flame, threatening to burn your fingers at the merest touch. Doesn't that sound amazing? Somebody's been reading too many fantasy books. Wait, which do you want? A freezing blizzard or a burning flame? Oh, maybe you can help. How can we create a silvery costume that melts into chaotic darkness? Should I give up on the shiny element? Yeah, I mean, shiny is nice if you just add a little bit of it, but if you add too much, then it kind of comes off as cheap. Claire, how wonderful to see you, darling. Why, we haven't spoken since you helped me snatch victory in the walk-off. What brings you to Estamis? Here at the Royal Seneschal's bidding, you say? Well, I could certainly use some guidance with this costuming conundrum. The costume itself is largely complete. I simply wanted to add the finishing flair in accordance with the prince's wishes, but I'm struggling to envision the image he's trying to convey. Well, there are just so many dimensions to look dashing. How can one narrow the options down to a single idea? Forgive me, darlings, but I have other projects to attend to. Would you mind coming back once you've helped the lad decide on a more definitive direction? This is not going well. Couldn't ask for a better opportunity, and here I am ruining my own debut. It was Claire, yes? I am sorry to drag you into this dilemma of mine. Of all those auditioned, they chose me to be the Seneschal Prince. My job now is to become a star performer, and creating a dashing and princely persona seemed the best way to achieve that. So I did my research into the subject, delving into books about the most gallant individuals, how they act, how they dress, that sort of thing. But when I tried to explain, it all came out in a jumbled mess. Oh, what makes a Seneschal prince a prince among Seneschals? Come to think of it, what exactly is a Seneschal anyway? Yeah, I guess so. I think the first one is a servant who anticipates his master's needs. I see, then my fixation on being dashing was entirely the wrong approach. At least now one thing is clear. I must learn the ways of a Seneschal if I'm to be the best Seneschal prince I can be. You seem a knowledgeable sort. Left to my own devices, I fear wasting time on the wrong thing again. Will you help me with my research? Huzzah! Then first things first, I say we speak with a wide variety of townsfolk and learn what the general public expects of a Seneschal. Then let's split up, that we might gather as much options as possible. I'll leave the steps of fall to you, and we can meet at the Gold Court afterwards. Well, he seems like the chipper type. Okay, so looks like Sapphire Avenue. I'm kind of wondering if I'm saying, like, is it Seneschal or like Sensual? As I'm sure you know by now, I often get words like tongue-tied. And am I going the right way? I don't think I'm going the right way. Alright, so here's the first one, a bargain hunter. That word ever puts me in mind of the first Royal Seneschal himself, Sultan Baldric. It said that every year one lucky girl was chosen from the townspeople by lot, and he would attend to that lucky lass as her personal servant for the entire day. The festival is no longer about choosing a single princess, of course, but oh, how I still daydream about having an attentive Seneschal at my beck and call. As a child, whenever Little Ladies' Day came around, I would always hold out hope that this would be the year I was chosen. I mean, I think all little girls, daydream about, being treated as a princess, Yeah, my family was different. We were taught, like, no, you don't want to be treated like a princess. You want to be treated like a queen. And, like, there's a big difference. I didn't really understand which they meant, but yeah, I think so. I mean, princess, like, being a princess is easy. It's the queen that takes on all of the hard stuff. My impressions of a Seneschal? Well, they strike me as people who excel at preparations. Performing tasks to a demanding lord or lady's satisfaction hinges upon their ability to think ahead, to plan events to perfection. My work as a server at the Quicksand is similar in some respects. We have a Little Ladies' Day menu to offer this year, and I have everything memorized. The ingredients, the presentation, the flavors, down to the smallest detail. Everything from the main course to the beverages and desserts will be perfect. Sounds good, actually. Above and beyond one's prescribed duties, a server's mission is to ensure as many happy customers as possible. That was honestly really good advice. Thank you. Yeah, we're just teleporting straight there. It's going to be so much easier. Okay, so down this way. There we are. Ace Essential. But yes, of course, I have one in my employ. The accomplished ones foresee what must be done, and act without need or instruction. Those who stand around awaiting orders have no business taking the position. Wow. I'll go ahead and just file that away for informative for right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and find our prince. Tell him what we know. And see where this journey is going to take us. Picot's over here. Picots? Or is it like Picots? I don't know. Oh, guess what, Claire? I was asking about Seneschals in Pearl Lane, and a merchant offered me an amazing bargain. He showed me a rare urn of incalculable worth, but even the heavenly discounted price was far more coin than I could afford. Come to think of it, what do urns have to do with Seneschals anyway? Dude, you can't be that naive. Yeah, I think you're a bit too trusting here, buddy. I mean, it's nice in some ways, but really not encouraged. Oh, was I on the wrong track again? I could have sworn... Yeah, just listen. I see. So a Seneschal is someone who serves others, someone who anticipates what needs to be done and prepares for those tasks in advance. In my case, then, I should be a Seneschal who serves his fans? Yes, when I put it like that, it just feels right. I should be thinking of ways I can make the crowds happy. And that's exactly what I'll do. Now, if you could stick around a while longer, I'd appreciate some help in becoming the best Seneschal I can be. Okay. Yep, here we go. So this is the reward. I think this is a headset. I can't believe they actually gave us a headset. But you know, the outfit itself isn't too bad. I'm a little bit, taken aback with, like, the microphone there, but hey, kind of like it. I am to don the mantle of the Seneschal Prince. Yet while I've grasped a clear picture of the theme, I must needs think of how best to employ the manner. A Seneschal exists to serve, to ensure happiness and satisfaction, which, incidentally, is how this all began for me. And what is that supposed to mean? I once knew a girl years ago. She was my childhood friend, my treasured princess. But alas, she was born with a terrible ailment. She could not rise from bed, let alone leave the house, and thus I took it upon myself to bring the outside world to her. Aw, it's kind of sweet. I acted out all sorts of tales, a hero's saga, a gesture at court. If she wished to hear of it, if it would but make her smile, I would assume any role under the sky. One fateful day I happened to see a songstress in town. She dazzled the audience, and the elated looks upon their faces, I had to rush back to my princess's bedside to share the experience. Is he talking about Flamine? I think he's talking about Flamine. I sang and danced my heart out for my audience of one, a performance for her and her alone. Oh, how her eyes lit up. Her happiness was everything I ever wanted. It spurred me to practice day and night, and as I did, I began to feel I truly was a famous performer. Then, all too soon, did Thal call her to his somber halls. Well, that took a dark turn. Ever since, I've dreamed of making a big name for myself as a singer. If I could perform upon some grand stage, then perhaps my voice would rise up and reach her ears once more. That's why I auditioned for the Royal Seneschal Prince, and why I leapt for joy when I heard that I'd been chosen. Yet, even though I began all this for her, it's become every bit my own dream as well. I yearn to sing as that songstress did, and stir the hearts of the crowd. Thank you for listening, Claire. Talking to someone helps to put my thoughts in order. Right, back to the task at hand. Once I've settled on how to best serve my audience, then I should have all the specifics Maribel needs to finish the costume. Let's head over to the Little Ladies' Day stage, shall we? With the better part of the preparations finished, it's likely begun to draw a crowd. The sight might inspire some ideas for my Seneschal debut. Well, that was sweet. It really was a little nice addition that they added. I mean, it's kind of cliche that they added, like, you know, the sick princess, like, because, I mean, we usually get that for the Little Ladies' Day events. Like, what was her name? I can't remember her name, but it was, like, the descendant of House Thorn, who were, like, the original, like, rulers of Ul'dah, like, the original... Oh, it looks like we got some fans already here. But yeah, it's, like, the ones who initially started up the Little Ladies' Day event. Like, she was part of their family and she's like very sick and everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we can observe. The stagehand seems swamped with last moment adjustments, and you can see the fans have already begun to gather. If I'm to decide how to act as the Seneschal's prince, then it's now or never. Let's see what clues the scene has to offer us. Okay, so... let's just start in order. Yes, of course. If we're speaking of Seneschals, we should look no further than the Royal Seneschal himself. Such a courteous demeanor and so precise in his movements. Now that I think of it, no matter the work we do together, he is never less than thorough with his preparations. And I imagine he would be more than willing to help us implement any new plan we might propose. Hey, the Songbird fans. See there, a particularly eager Songbird fan, come early to ensure a front row experience, no doubt. I mean, there's no one else here, but... rather too early, in fact. My act is first on the program, so he'll be in for quite a long wait before his idols take the stage. Yeah, I mean, they look kind of miserable. Yes, of course. He must be exhausted from standing there all this time. The least I can do is make him more comfortable for the duration of my performance. Yeah, and if you hear a strange kind of breathing noise over the camera, it's my cat sleeping like right next to me and he's very loud. Ah, an employee of the Quicksand. Did they not mention offering some exclusive menu over the course of the Little Ladies' Day? Yep, beverage and dessert included. Knowing such a thing is only available during the festival makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? I wonder if they'd be willing to bring out a light meal for the audience. Not only would it benefit the fans, but it would also be an excellent promotion for the Quicksand itself. I've been thinking, Claire. There's no rule which demands people must stand to cheer and enjoy a performance, is there? No, actually, most of the time it's with them sitting down. Why not have the Quicksand deliver some light refreshments, Little Ladies' Day themed, of course, and aim for a more relaxed experience? I mean, it's hardly a novel concept. One often orders a meal while taking in a play or has a flagon in hand when the minstrel strums his lute in the tavern. We would simply encourage the same idea. Naturally, I shall rouse the crowd with song and dance, but this will help define the sensual side of my stage character. The act is finally coming together. As the sensual prince, I shall both serve and entertain. Come, there's not a moment to lose. I must first consult with the Royal Seneschal and then hurry off to make my request to Mistress Mamodi at the Quicksand. But I must also inform Maribel of my costuming decisions. Oh, there's no time. Shall I talk to her in your stead? Yeah, let's divide the task between us. You do that for me? Well, you kind of dragged me all over the city. Oh, thank you, Claire. I would be most grateful if you could explain the costume concept to Maribel for me. You truly are my savior. I give you my word the show will be a great success. Please, do be sure to attend. Okay, I get the feeling we're wrapping things up here. So, should I just go ahead and teleport? And where'd it go? Wasn't it usually around here? Or am I just going crazy? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm really tired today, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and directly teleport over there. And yeah, again, I don't know if you can hear like the breathing over the over my voice, so I apologize for that. It's just I have this big fluffy cat who's just literally curled up right next to the microphone, and he snores. I don't have the heart to move him. He's just so cute. Claire, darling, how fares our princely Seneschal? So the show will feature a healthy dash of hospitality, eh? Sounds fabulous! A singer with a sensual's poise and a prince's style. Yes, darling, I know exactly what this costume needs. Leave it to me. Please let the Royal Seneschal know that I'll have the outfits ready in time for the performance. Alright, so now we just have to head back and watch the show, I guess. I mean, unless something else crazy happens. Thank you for lending a hand to young Picot. 'Tis good to know the issue with his costume has been resolved. As I mentioned, the Seneschal Prince is to be the main new attraction for this year's Little Ladies' Day, and Picot himself is to give the show's opening address. Cannot imagine how events might have unfolded without your assistance. You will stay and watch his performance, yes? Well, it's not like I have a choice. I've been standing for so long my feet have fallen asleep. But at least the show is about to begin. Yeah, you're in the middle of a desert. You need to be careful, buddy. You'd think that you'd know that by now. It should be starting any moment now. The first act is the debut performance for a new singer, isn't it? The Seneschal, Prince? What would a Prince of Seneschals be like anyway? I have no idea what to expect. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Little Ladies' Day performance. He does have the pretty boy face down, so at least he's got that going for him. I am Picot, the Seneschal Prince, and I shall be your guide to an ethereal world of wonder. I imagine you are all weary from the wait. Though it is but a trifle, we have taken the liberty of arranging for refreshments, a special festival menu prepared by our friends at the Quicksand. Peach-infused tea accompanied by a selection of spring-inspired treats. We invite you to enjoy these delights while you enjoy the show. That's for us? Thank the gods, I was so thirsty. Oh, that new menu has been on my mind all day. What a lovely gesture. I am overjoyed to see you thus pleased. Should this repast meet with your approval, pray consider a visit to the Quicksand following the show. But with that said, I must ask that you keep all eyes on me. Without your full attention, I am wont to grow jealous. Oh, they're blushing. Fair princesses, won't you step closer? I promise this shall be a princely performance to remember. It's cute that they blush. Settle in, my dear audience, and enjoy the spectacle of the Seneschal Prince. He not only entertains with song and dance, but also captures the crowd's hearts with warm hospitality. A wonderful display. Oh, the songbirds. Not bad, not bad. It seems we have quite a show to follow. And the songbirds will answer. We'll take the stage by storm and build this excitement to a raging crescendo. The Seneschal Prince's debut has been a grand success. The audience was thoroughly entertained. Well, good for them. Right, so I guess this is us bidding farewell, at least until next year. Claire, thank you for coming to my performance. It was all so magical. To see such enjoyment upon each face in the crowd was an indescribable feeling. And did you see how they responded to the touches of hospitality? The quicksand server even came over to thank me for how quickly word spread about their festival menu. What a stunning debut by the Seneschal Prince. We've already been swamped with demand to know when you will next be performing. In fact, I'm thinking of setting up an encore performance while the festival is still ongoing. Is that so? Well then I shan't disappoint my fans. Wonder if my dear friend was watching me too, from Thal's distant halls. Thank you again for giving me this opportunity. For as long as I have the privilege of standing on that stage, I mean to spend every moment delighting all who attend. I almost forgot. I had Maribel craft you a matching costume. I was not alone up there in front of the crowd. I felt you standing beside me, as you have been every step of the way. Given your part in all this, you are every bit a Seneschal princess, so please do me the honor of accepting this gift. Yeah, I mean, I don't hear me being called a princess very often. I'm no princess, though. I'm a queen. This is the least I can offer for your patient assistance. Now I must be off to prepare for my next appearance. Good for him. I too offer my sincerest gratitude for elevating our celebrations to ever greater heights. Little Ladies' Day festivities have only just begun, but I suggest you go and enjoy them while they last. Okay, yay! Quest complete! I want to be your pop star. Okay. I think that's it, so... Okay, so... I think that was a success. Alright, so I think that was a success. And I love the outfit altogether. Anyway, everyone, that's going to be it for this year for Little Ladies' Day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you all enjoy your Little Ladies' Day as well. So until next time, everyone, take care.